So I've documented this a few times now over the past 2 or 3 years, and I think it's bushcraft. Big bit of construction, but next to it there's a couple of things that keep changing over time, which I don't think is human. I'll show you. So there's your main structure as I show you, but this is new. There was a little construction here, but nothing that you could shelter in, and it didn't look man-made. And that went. I'll try and find some pictures for you. And now this has appeared. No good for any shelter. All types of sticks in there, snapped and cut, but like I say, of no use for bushcraft. And that's new, as in the past month. And then a little bit down here, similar type of thing again, of no use. For shelter, and I think again forest folk. And there's a brilliant little touch here, I'll show you in a sec. I love this. There is certain bits, if you can make that out there, possible print, same kind, right side, right shape, but nothing that distinguishes it brilliantly. This would be your toe end, and to there, about the same size as my foot, a bit wider, or quite a bit wider, but anyway. There's the structure. Check this out. Stick broken at both ends, wedged in the end. Nice little touch. Wedged in the end of a cut. One of the main, if not the main, logs. Well, yeah, cool. I'm running out of daylight and battery, so I'll switch off for now. And as always, if we see anything, you'll be the first to know. Cool. Over and out. Right, this for me is typical forest folk behaviour. Could be wrong, but I'll explain. This section of wood over the past 12 months has had a lot of timber taken down, a lot of trees cut, cleared out, and I reckon this is obviously a pile of remnants, leftover stuff that they don't want, or it's just going to be left for wildlife or whatever. Perfectly explainable. Just over to the right, you'll see some of the wood or something that's been gathered that for me isn't man collecting wood. That is forest folk. Right next to it, to the human pile, completely different, of no use whatsoever for shelter or for man to put aside for drying or for, you know, leaving for animals or anything like that. That's about 4 foot high. Like I say, of no use whatsoever. Made up of broken stuff, cut stuff. Just bits and bobs, odds and sods. Bits and bobs, odds and sods, should I say. Let me know what you think. But, yeah, that's human. Perfectly explainable. But, that there isn't, in my opinion. Right, onwards and upwards. Cheers. So I've just been driving back along Cannock Chase, back home, and I noticed an arch on the side of the road, so I've just pulled over to this track which was nearby. There we go. There was the arch that I saw from the side of the road. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. That's what you get. The chase, miles of woodland and tracks in between forestry, and then every now and then you'll find a strange. Let's just show you the arch again. So I noticed that, and obviously, not obviously, but behind that now, as I was going to say, you get miles and miles of nothing, and then all of a sudden you get these strange situations where there's breaks and leans, arches that just don't seem natural, because if they were natural they'd be throughout the wood. This isn't from wind, in my opinion. There you go, two trees leant perfectly against another, with another broke limb or trunk leaning, and then the other side of it another two, again pushed and leant against another that in turn is pushed against another. And then below that, an arch that's pinned into position by, where are we? This is our arch here, tip of it, It's held into position by that, which rests against the branch of another tree, but that's been broken. I'll show you. Snapped. Yeah, and then this here is what we got. We've got one underneath it that is just a random branch that's in the crook of another tree that, by the way, has been pushed. Then we have the arch that I mentioned. Oh no, that's another arch, sorry. So we've got two arches, one, two, random branch, held into position by a branch, by a tree that's pushed over next to another tree that's pushed over. When I've just driven for like 5 miles, no, sorry, probably 2.5 miles, maybe 3 miles, and not seen anything. No fallen trees, no arches, nothing. And then in the space of, what, 10 metres by 10 metres, we've got all this. Strange, very strange. Let's have a quick mooch around here, see if there's anything else. There's another possible arch. And why would that just break? There's a lean here, whether that's just natural or what, we don't know. Anyway, cool. I shall carry on my journey, and if I see anything else, I'll pull over. Anyway, here, possible arch. Well, it's an arch, definitely. Whether it's natural or other, we won't know. A couple of breaks, and another arch. Cool.